successes and one of our very first ISVs that we ever spoke to about this journey, and they came along with us. And it was quite a pleasure for me to be involved with this organisation. These guys are great. They know their stuff, and they certainly bring an amazing suite of data quality tools into the China ecosystem. So with that, I will introduce Nicola. I'm not going to try again on the last name, Nicola. And over to you, mate. You can take us through the joy of what Plauti brings.
Sounds good. Thank you, Adam, for the introduction. Your was actually pretty spot on, so it's fine. So yeah, extending the power of Salesforce in China, right? This is actually what we have focused so far. And it is important to point out here that the main living bread of Salesforce is indeed data quality. It is important not just for the fact that high data quality plays a key role in any business, really, but indeed, like also on what are the consequences of having bad data quality, right? So poor data affects almost everything it touches and has both direct and indirect effects, and most of them are actually costly. So in that sense, what has Salesforce done so far is basically over the years was that make data quality is a pivotal point in providing the best experience in business boosting. So high data quality provides you with the best 360 view of your customers, betters their journey, and provides the hyper personalization they need in order to boost revenues and also make them more the focus rather than just like a contact point, right? Also impacts your finance because by reducing the costs and better your decision-making activities, you get, of course, a general enhances in business operations and all your productivities and revenues. Now, as data has been so important, and it still is, of course, let me see here, there's a little bit of yes. So, and being data so important, so it still has the main stage role in Salesforce over Alibaba Cloud Initiative. And definitely, as Xiao and Eileen mentioned, right, and covered much better than I will do, yeah, data quality is an enabler in all this initiative because, of course, you need to be compliant to the Chinese data regulations. You need to stay up to speed with the digital landscape, right? It's a vast and never-ending, never-settling landscape, really. There are some distinctive market dynamics, performance considerations, and data migrations that time to time has to also keep in consideration about data quality itself. So this all works in favor of the 360 view and the hyper-personalization, right? However, what lies under the carpet, you might say, because everything looks fine and game, especially when you have a sluggy deck. Yeah, but what lies under the carpet, right? So what is the real status of the thing? Oftentimes, the data is scattered around CRM's environment. This impacts not just the revenue team with wrong lead prioritization, for example, longer sales cycles, longer segmentations, and more time spent in resolving cases. But it also provides room for having a suboptimal CRM adoption. So as Xiao mentioned at the beginning, right, you want to have your Salesforce users running into the Chinese initiative with the Alibaba Cloud to have the same seamless experience as they are starting their migration journey. And of course, as always, inaccurate data provide you or suboptimal data leads you to wrong decision making due to the unreliable data. Now, looking back at your journey here, you can understand how indeed Alibaba Cloud and Salesforce collaboration marks a significant milestone in the adoption of Salesforce as a leading CRM worldwide. But it also raises up the challenges that we have seen above, right? So data quality as the main threat in your first steps into your Chinese experience. And all these companies are, of course, running the SFOA train have to face data quality as their main challenge, and actually have to make them their adoption as smooth as possible and as efficient as possible. So for this reason, Salesforce, in cooperation with the Alibaba Cloud, has brought up Plauti within the picture here, right? So Plauti is a complete and native data quality management solution that runs natively in Salesforce, meaning compliance also with the Alibaba Cloud regulations, and provides you with peace of mind with your reliable data from day one of your experience on the SFOA. So will bring you shorter sales cycles, a better decision making, and a higher conversion rate. And the reason, of course, is to get happy customers, right? With the Plauti Data Management Suite, we have been in the main like AppExchange marketplace for over 10 years, landing now on China with Alibaba Cloud and Salesforce corporations, and bringing you a one-stop solutions in your day one of your journey in the Chinese market. And again, you can see us being like high celebrated on the AppExchange as well as G2, as I'm showing here, a lot of badges. But how does it look like? So again, this is basically how your Customer 360 will actually be enabled. As of any source of entry, so it can either be from the Salesforce side or from the Chinese applications integrations, for example, WeChat, WeCom, or any third-party integration really, the records enters into Salesforce, and that's where the Plauti solution will help you to create a formatted and standardized record, which is also unique and consolidated. So as from left to right here, the main questions that our solution will ask yourself according to your automations, if the record exists or not. If the record exists, then we will have Plauti to help you and give you peace of mind that the record is unique, formatted, and standardized. If the record does not exist, then you are already have this peace of mind and the record is unique, of course. So yeah, indeed, like we offer all sorts of tools to power and end users really, so the admins and also to the end users to cooperate into data quality, because through data quality, according to Plauti, is achievable only when everybody in the company works in a concert effort. So you can see here from left to right again, like the way that we build up our solution, which is pushing data-driven decision making, so with high data quality data, enabled from even from the lower end, so from the Salesforce end users up to the higher decision ranks, and also providing you with peace of mind with automations. So once you have a flexible setup of rules that you can actually deploy in the autopilot, you can have data quality in all the channels where records are generated or managed to work with our solution and provide you with unique records all the time. Now, a little bit more about our trust worldwide and a little bit more data. I will not focus on those, although the numbers speak for themselves. But again, like a very big organizations have decided to jump on Plauti data quality train to empower and boost their data quality, data-driven decisions, right? And being also one of the #1 app in the AppExchange brings us a lot of pride, of course. One last thing I want to mention, of course, is that you can commence your high data quality journey today. So trials and proof of concept have been already undergoing, and dozens of customers already initiated their communication with us and even started with the first adopter back in the March. So that's a very good achievement for something that goes actually back fall last year, as Adam mentioned at the beginning, right? So we do see that concrete ROI for the Salesforce over Alibaba Cloud initiative has been already proved. And now I will, well, not shut up a moment, but just give you a sneak peek of how does the solution look like.
Your data journey in the Salesforce over Alibaba initiative starts with the migration. These are information coming from your siloed system or previous CRM environments. It really doesn't matter. As we were seeing the flow a moment ago, Plauti Data Management will catch these informations, new records, and data as they are landing in your Salesforce instance, and it will be our tool to give you peace of mind in making sure that you have a verified unique records. Once your migration is successful, Plauti Data Management automatically identified and processed many of the duplicate records coming in, and it leaves the remaining ones for your Salesforce admins or data stewards to review. At this stage, your data is unique and consolidated, marking your first successful step in the SFOA journey. Maintaining clean data is crucial, and therefore you can achieve it in several ways. You can run a new job to find duplicate accounts, for example. Select your scenario, and then at the next prompt, you can define your schedule, for example, to run it daily at 9 p.m. or add an auto merge threshold. So anything that's being found with that specific percentage of duplicate confidence will be automatically processed. Some results will already pop up. but you can also trigger our duplicate preventive features through our manual entry edit page. Like in this case, I'm creating a new contact. This ensures clean records, whether generated through third-party integrations, flows, web-to-lead, or Apex classes. And as you can see, a duplicate match has been identified, and warning with meaningful information are shared with the users as he or she populates the form. The user can either get into the page itself and work in the unique record. Beyond prevention, Plauti believes true data quality is attained when the entire company collaborates to spot and identify duplicates. To facilitate this, we offer great flexibility to Salesforce admins, allowing end users to identify and merge records directly from their record page. While optional, this powerful feature empowers your entire RevOps team to maintain a clean and high-performing data environment by selecting the right field that they are most comfortable with, either with the specific subset of a customizable results field or by showing all the fields that are available over Salesforce objects. Even inline editing is a possibility. With a quick look under the hood, you can fine-tune your setup to identify duplicates with precision. You can customize your scenarios to include more relevant fields for your duplicate management efforts, and even customize your merge rules to automate even more your data quality initiatives. Now that your migration is successful, you can instantly share the data with your teams from day one of using Salesforce over Alibaba Cloud. Achieve this effortlessly with a range of actions integrated into Plauti Data Management then. Here's a quick overview of the actions that you can delegate to your users, such as mass update, mass delete, mass task creations, and of course, the one we will focus on, which is mass assign ownership. With this feature, you can assign ownership of records in bulk and even route them to specific user groups, either evenly or based on custom percentage across your team. After executing the actions, I can revisit my leads and see that they've been reassigned in bulk.
All right. This, of course, was a very quick overview of the potentiality of the suite, but you can clearly understand how powerful the Plauti role is in the SFOA initiative. And of course, if you're interested in more, feel free to book a call even now and discover our solution for Salesforce on Alibaba Cloud. And thank you. And bring it back to you, Adam.